Come on in, let's go check it out. Holy cow, this is amazing. So, Kathy and Tony, you know, you were able to do a lot of this through the use of the FHA 203K Streamline.
Correct.
So why don't you go ahead and show us what you've done. We understand that you did some of the work with your own money because the Streamline does have a limit of $35,000 and you've obviously done a ton of work. So why don't you show us what you did and what was included in the Streamline and what wasn't?
Well, we had everything repainted. The walls, the ceiling, the doors, around the doors. We had new baseboards done and the new baseboards painted and installed. And all of the floor was redone. We tore out every inch of floor and had all of the floors redone. The only floor that we did outside of the 203K was the wood floor in the bedrooms.
Now this used to be carpeting in there and some tile here. What did this used to be?
Horrible tile.
Horrible tile.
The worst tile you could ever imagine, where you might normally just turn around and walk away. You know, knowing that we had the 203K available to us so we could do what we wanted to do was key.
So when you were shopping for homes, you had already, you know, we had talked about doing the 203K, right. So your frame of mind was, it doesn't matter what the house looks like now, it's what can we make the house look like when we're done.
Exactly. And
this is
figuring out
awesome.
how, you know, would what we want to do be able to fit into that 203K. So.
Right. Okay, so this is a fantastic floor, and you've got this all in the main part of your house, it looks like.
Correct.
Now I've heard wonderful things about the kitchen, so let's check out the kitchen.
The kitchen is the crowning glory of the house.
Okay,
Come
let's
on
go
in,
see it.
it's right through here.
So tell us about the kitchen, because these look like some awesome cabinets, nothing like the ones that were here when you first bought the home.
No, they had the standard base model oak cabinets in here, so we tore every inch of cabinets out of here, the countertops, and had all new cabinets installed. We did the new sink, new countertop, new faucet, new appliances, and the best part, I'm going to show you as you're filming over here, is this.
Nice.
Kids can't slam our cabinet doors shut. So we
like
love that.
Do the drawers also have that same slow
drawers
close
do
feature?
as well, yep.
Oh, nice. I like that. When Tony's frustrated with the Cougars, the Washington State Cougars, he can't come over here to get a glass of something and slam the cabinet door shut.
Exactly. Exactly.
And so tell us a little bit about, like, this looks a little different than any backsplash that I've ever seen. Plus you have the really cool countertop and the sinks and that kind of stuff.
Well, we did the glass tile backsplash, which we think turned out amazing, and love the color of it, and I'm just going to turn that on as well. And our countertop is a quartz product. Our product was from Doll Tile. It's called Quartz One, but it's the same as like Caesar Stone or any of those. And
now, is that supposed to be lower maintenance than like granite?
Yes, I mean, they say that you don't have to seal it. I mean, we haven't done anything to ours. When we were shopping around looking, we would bring it home knowing that it's white and a light color. We would put Kool-Aid, jelly on the different stuff to make sure that it wasn't going to stain. And we were thinking of going with a natural limestone, but right away, it looks like it's just a maintenance nightmare.
Right.
We had granite in our old home that you could tell you would leave a glass there and it would leave a ring. You kept having to seal it.
Right.
It's not a huge deal, but it's just nice to not have to worry about it.
Right.
And we just like the clean look of the
the contrast in colors between this and the backsplash and the dark cabinets is fantastic.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, we love our kitchen. It's definitely our favorite thing that
Kind of
we
a
did.
centerpiece. Like
It's definitely where we spent the most money from the 203K, but it was definitely worth it because the kitchen was terrible before.
And there's no smell.
There's no smell, yes. Yes.
No.
Now, but you obviously spent a lot of money on the flooring too, that looks like.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, like Kathy said, every inch of the living space is new tile flooring. We also replaced the tile in the bathroom with a different one, and then the woods are bedrooms. But We're looking close to, I think, 1,800 square feet, more like 1,500 square feet of tile.
Right.
That, you know, we had it laid on the brick pattern, which
Right.
the tile is also what they call rectified or a clean edge, which makes it a little bit more difficult for installation, but they did a great job and couldn't be happier.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Let's take a look at the tile in the bathrooms, along with these beautiful wood floors. We've got the tile here with that, the way they did that transition, which I'm guessing they just cut pieces of the main tile and
And
to
put them
that
in
side.
there.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And those wood floors in there weren't part of the 203K because that was over budget, but you said that's engineered wood?
Engineered
hardwood.
Walnut.
And is that the same, do you have the same in your bedroom as well?
Yep.
As
Yeah.
All the bedrooms
all
have the
bedrooms?
same.
Okay.
And really, you know, doing the 203K allowed us to be able to do some of this stuff outside of it because we weren't using all of our cash for
The kitchen
remodel and
right,
floors.
right.
So we had a little bit of extra money that we could, you know, replace the carpet in the bedrooms and do some other fun stuff around the house as well.
Along with getting little fixtures, lighting fixtures and things like that to kind of finish it off.
Those, we had to replace all the ceiling fans, you know, they're not necessarily cheap, so it allowed us to do that as well.
Right. Fantastic. So what, do you have any thoughts and ideas for people who are considering you know, buying a new house and, you know, which way to go, whether they should just buy turnkey and be able to move in right away, or should they, you know, wait the time period that it takes to...
Oh, I mean, I think our thoughts are, we looked at quite a few houses. You can probably, if you wait long enough, maybe find the house of your dreams. But if it's the house of your dreams, then you probably have 500 people also thinking the same thing.
At least.
At least. We were able to find this house, and because it wasn't in the best condition, it didn't look turnkey. You know, obviously it wasn't. You might have a lot of people, again, just turn away and say, I can find something better.
Right.
If you just have the vision, knowing that you have those funds available, and you know what you like, then you can do what you want.
Right.
And you get to make it your own.
Right.
You know, one of the other houses we had made an offer on, we liked it. It's a beautiful house, but we would have moved in there. We wouldn't have had any money to do anything with it. So, you know, we would have lived there. It would have been okay, but it wouldn't have been our house. It wasn't our taste. It wasn't anything that we ever would have put in. So in doing this, we got to make it exactly what we wanted.
Right. So just to kind of get to Tony's thought, you might have ultimately found something that you would have been like, hey, this is our style.
Right.
But even if you got that lucky, you probably wouldn't have gotten this,
Yeah.
which is
Or
absolutely
we would have been in a bidding war with, you know.
right. And probably ended up paying a little bit more
Exactly.
because of all the people. Because,
Exactly.
you know, if you come walk into a home like this, I'm guessing there'll be 5, 10 offers on it, and prices going up because of that.
Yeah.
So.
And plus, we don't have a house like everybody on the rest of the block. So.
Right, right. There's definitely a step up.
Yeah, it's just something.
It is. It's fantastic. Well, anyway, Tony, appreciate you having us over.
Appreciate you, Jed.
Appreciate your business.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for
appreciate
your
it.
help.
And we're looking forward to Thanksgiving. So perfect. See you test out that stove and the ovens and the.
You bring your wife over, have her cook. I don't cook.
Right on. Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Right. If you would like to have a home that's as awesome as this, or as awesome as what you want your home to be, we'd love to be able to do the FHA 203K Streamline for you and make your home truly yours. We can do it in about 30 days, give or take. Doesn't take any longer than a regular FHA loan. And we'll get it done with a great contractor who does fantastic work, as you can see, and we'll be over videotaping your home before you know it.